Hey, so the first song on the record is Closer, and its subsequent song, And All Else Disappears, is kind of a jam of Closer. So I'll kind of walk you through the parts just real quick. The first and main part is that intro and turnaround riff. The song is in the key of A, and that riff is based basically on a pentatonic. So how it starts is, the trick is to kind of make sure that you keep your wrist pretty steady and as you're moving around. So here's how it goes. I'll play it kind of slow, and then we'll kind of do a close-up of it for you. It goes like this right here. It does 2 octaves, A, G, and then G, A, an octave up, like that. And then it goes D to C, so those together, like that. And then it just does it again. It just holds on the D. Does that again, and then it does the first part, and it adds a little section based on a D chord like this and a C chord like this. So it goes like this. And then it slides up like that. So the whole thing through kind of slow is slides up to that last D, A, and then at full speed it's like that. And I'll add kind of some muted little strums in there. So that's the lick, and here it is in slow motion, or in close up. So here's a slow motion version of that, and then I'll do a full speed one. And then here's how it sounds full speed. Like that. And then the next part is the verse, which I click a couple of delays on. I click my main DD5 on, and also the DL4. And on the DL4 I use the low resolution delay. And it's just a pretty simple, let me kind of get the click here. Something like that. And then it's just a simple part based on an A, it's kind of an A minor 7. It's actually a little bit ambiguous, but it's on the D string, 7th fret, G string, 9th fret, and B string, 8th fret. It's basically the little pattern, so it's, and then it does a pull off like that. That's the little verse part, and in the chorus I click off the DL4 and just have the DD5 delay, and the chorus is just G, D, G, D, A. So I play it up here. And James keeps with the main riff there. Does it again. And then back into that part. Back into the verse, and then in the bridge what I do is there's not really an actual solo in the bridge, but it's kind of a noise solo. And so what you can actually do is you can do this on any delay pedal, but I do it on my DL4. I have on the main digital delay setting, I just crank the repeats and the mix all the way up. So every time it repeats, even the delay gets repeated and gets repeated. So it does kind of a feedback sound. And then after you get that sound going, you can switch the delay time and kind of do it almost like a DJ would do, kind of a scratchy sound. So let me show you kind of what that sounds like. I get the repeats all the way up and the mix all the way up. And once I have that, you can do this. You can do this sound like this, and just back and forth with your delay time. And that's what I do in the solo there, the little bridge section, and then we plug back into the chorus. And I think that's all the parts of that song, and then the little bit on And All Lost Disappears was kind of an ad-libbed jam that we did. Each take was a little bit different, but the only parts that stay the same is there's a little section I do with this Holy Grail reverb. I have it on this flurb setting that sounds like this, a real floaty kind of sound, and I do a part way up high based on the D shape, an A chord based on the D shape up here on the 9th and 10th frets. It looks like this. So I'm basically just playing on an A major scale there. There's a C sharp, D, E, B, C sharp, C sharp, D, E, B, A. And so those are all the parts in there. The rest of And All Lost Disappears is very improvisational, and like I said, it changes each take. So if you want to play exactly, you'll just have to listen to the record and pick up whatever we happen to do on that take. So there's Closer, And All Lost Disappears. We'll see you guys next time with No Greater Love.